So, unless you have been living under a rock, you might have heard of YouTube channels getting hacked. I've seen channels from a few thousand subscribers to a few million subscribers getting hacked, and it's a fairly serious problem, I guess. So, in this episode, we have Asher Tech, whose channel did get hacked recently, and we're just gonna be talking about his experience with these hacks. So, hello Asher, thank you for joining me. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Asher Schwartz. My YouTube channel is Asher Tech. I do reviews on smartphones, accessories for smartphones. I also do how-tos, so if you ever need to know how to do something with your phone, I'm usually there to help you out. So that's the gist of what I do for my channel. If you want to check it out some more, you can check out Asher Tech on YouTube.
Okay, so the first question is, when was your channel hacked and how did you know that it was hacked?
So my channel was hacked. Was I think maybe 2 months ago now. So I was in line at the bank waiting to get a account because I just moved. And what happened is I went to check my email because I was waiting too long. So I went to check my email. All of a sudden, I got this email from it was a Google survey form that looked like it was filled out already from the subject and the bit of detail that you can see in the notification. So I went to I pressed delete, and then I went to go and make a new account or change passwords. So I went in, I clicked forgot password. I went to do it, and it was unable to do it. And had I had the wrong email address. It was something, I think it was like indexed.ru. I think it was the email address domain. I don't remember exactly what the recovery email address was, but it was some Russian email address, and it was just hacked. I wasn't able to get in of any kind at all. It was pretty annoying, actually. I was stuck with that for about 3 weeks at this point.
Did you have two-factor authentication enabled?
I had two-factor authentication enabled. I even had written down on my phone. I use Google Authenticator. I had it also where if I ever got any activity on my account, it would notify me on my smartphones of any kind, on my watch, whatever I had my account logged into, and I would have to press yes, and then I'd have to type in my Google Authenticator code. Now, I didn't get any of that. I had two-factor authentication enabled, and every device I tried to log in with was a unrecognized device. Like, they unauthorized all my devices, so I had to reauthorize them when I got my channel back. I even had my 8 backup codes, I think it is. It's 8 backup codes, and it was not even working. Those were gone, and when I went to go after the hack was over and redo those backup codes, they were totally different backup codes. So it was pretty strange how they got through my two-factor authentication. I didn't even notice they got through it. It was just like, how the heck can someone get through two-factor authentication if I had to have a notification on my phone? I had to go and type in a Google Authenticator thing. Google Authenticator is local to your phone. It's just Google makes it, so it's pretty simple. I could have any authenticator. I just didn't. I use Google Authenticator just because it's simple.
What was your action when you found out that it was hacked?
And the first thing I actually did once I found out my channel was hacked is I deleted that email, got rid of all traces of it, and then I tried refreshing my email address, and I got no emails because I know I had emails. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of emails that should have came in, but no, and nothing came in. So the first thing I did was I tried to reset my password when I saw that something Russian came in, because I don't speak Russian. I don't go on any of these sites, so I don't go on any Russian sites, so I don't know how I would have had an email from like a Russian site of any kind, or even a Russian Google Google forum, Google form. Like I would have remembered if I filled out a Russian Google form. So I got screwed over there, and first thing I did was try to reset my password. Recovery email was changed completely. And bear in mind, I had the recovery email logged into my phone too, so that was very weird that even happened. So I tried everything possible, tried even seeing what the backup codes were that all failed, all eight of them. It was just, I don't even understand how that even happened. I don't understand how they even got through my two-factor authentication. I'm still like, to this day, even like 2 months later or so, or maybe 3 months at this point, I don't know, it's been a while since I got my channel back, but ever since then, it was just like, how the hell did they get past my two-factor authentication? It's
Do you think there is some issue on YouTube side which is causing these hacks?
I honestly think there's something on YouTube's end because they, when they hacked into my account, they wanted to get into my YouTube. They didn't care about my Gmail. They locked me out as best they could, but they just didn't care about my Gmail. They cared about YouTube. So the first thing they did on YouTube was they started going through deleting random YouTube videos. So it's down from I think 670 or 720 down to a lot less. YouTube got all those back though, but like uh, and before then, they were able to delete a couple of YouTube videos, and then they changed my banner, my icon, and my name to live news. So they made it think that I was a live news channel. So what happened is they went through my account, they changed it, and they pretended that Elon Musk was talking about his Tesla. Forget exactly what it was that they were talking that he had recorded live stream, and they were saying if you send us Bitcoin, we'll give you we'll give you your money, double the money that you gave us in Bitcoin. Although they gave, I think it was $175,000 worth of Bitcoin in scams since they started this, which is crazy to think that people would actually fall for this. I feel bad for anybody that did fall for this because it's Bitcoin. They can't get their money back. I feel bad. What am I going to do? So what I did was I went into my Discord because that's the chat client I use. So I went in there and I texted all my friends. I'm like, report this video. I even tagged everyone in a big server that I'm a mod in. I'm like, please just report this video. Please get it out of the way. This is just something that I need reported. And it got reported, taken down. They did it again. It got reported, taken down again and again and again until they just stopped. At that night they just stopped. They didn't do it again, and they just left my channel the way it is. And the issue on YouTube's end, I don't even know how they got past two-factor authentication. I don't even know. I don't know how that happened. I don't know anything about that. It just happened out of the blue. I know there are ways to get around all this stuff, but the fact that YouTube even allows it is very scary. Like this is why even if you have YouTube as a job, you gotta be careful and not rely 24/7 on YouTube for everything. Because for about a month, I was out on my YouTube payment because of that. So just gotta be careful what happens and manage your money well if you're gonna be doing YouTube. Now, it took me from the first time I contacted Google, I literally spammed them for a whole day straight. After I spammed them, they got to me, they did a whole thing, and they had me fill out a form twice to be able to get my channel back. And it was great. They did best time that they can because I saw a bunch of other channels get hacked at the same exact time as me. So it took them maybe a week to be able to take care of things for me, and then another week for them to tell me that they've disabled them completely from getting into my account, yada yada yada, all the jazz to get them to get out of my account. And then they took my account and they said, we're doing what we need to do. It'll be another week. A week later, they're like, well, we're gonna pause payments for a month just so that like you'll still be making money off your videos. It's just we're pausing payments for just a month so that we can go and tell uh, you if you want it to go and check your AdSense, make sure your payment is correct, and make sure that your payment method is correct for YouTube. So I check that. I'm like, it's all correct. Everything's good there. And they're like, we're going to keep it for a month just in case anything's out of the ordinary in there. And they did that. They're very courteous about it. They're very good about it. I like YouTube. Like it frustrated me at the time that they were taking a whole day, like to a week, to really take care of things. But like, I understand what they had to do there. So it took 3 weeks. Once I got it back, I'm like, I had this amount of videos. They deleted a couple, and now it shows this. Am I going to get all the videos back? And they recovered every video. I have all my videos back. They're like, you're going to have to. We enabled monetization again because of the whole thing that happened. Monetization was disabled. They enabled monetization again. And then they went and. Then they went and they took Then they went and they said, now that we have monetization enabled again, you have to go into each and every video and enable it. So luckily on YouTube Studio side of things, like the managing your video side of things, they have an option where you can select all and add monetization. So I added it to all my videos again. I very good there. It was great, and I was able to do everything again. I got back all the videos. They even enabled a business account, I think it was. So if anything does happen, I can log in with my recovery email, secondary email, and revoke any access from any other account to my YouTube channel, so that they can't get in. And then I can contact YouTube, and then YouTube will take care of adding back my primary email address. So they were great about it. It was professional. Like it took me 3 weeks. That was very annoying for those 3 weeks. It is what it is. Like nothing's ever safe on the internet. Was this safe? I don't know how they got in, but probably some back end on YouTube's servers, maybe something that happened, because I was very secure about this. Like I enabled everything after I saw a channel get hacked because a person was jealous of a 1.5 million subscriber YouTube channel's success. They were so jealous that they just went and hacked it all and then said, oh, we took over your channel, this and that. It happens to everybody. So at that point, I'm like, I'm doing the best I can to get secure. So I got secure. 3 weeks? I expected it to take longer, but 3 weeks is just like not bad at all, especially for the amount of people that got hacked at the time. So, it's so long. Like, it happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us, but just got to be careful out there on the internet.
Thank you for joining me, Asher. Make sure to check out Asher's channel. I will link it down below. Thank you for watching this video. I have another one coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.